Hi, welcome to Lesson 15.1, Polygons. Our learning goal is to classify two-dimensional figures based on properties. Go ahead and write this down, pause this video, and when you've written all of this down, you can turn the video back on and we'll continue with the lesson. Here are some more learning goals. You want to classify polygons, identify polygons as regular or irregular, explain the attributes belonging to a category of two-dimensional figures and its subcategories. Go ahead and write this down. Pause this video. When you're finished writing all of this down, or if you need to listen to me say it because the square is covering the words, then replay the video. All right, let's move on. Here we have some vocabulary. We have polygon, a closed plane figure made up of line segments. One thing I want you to know about a polygon, in order to be classified as a polygon, the shape has to have all straight sides and it has to be closed. There's no openings in it. A regular polygon has sides of equal length and angles of equal measure. So a regular polygon has all equal sides and all equal angles. Therefore, of these three shapes at the top, only this, the triangle, the equilateral triangle, would be a regular polygon because this side, and this side are all equal lengths. And the angles, this is an acute angle, this is an acute angle, this is an acute angle, and it's the same size acute angle. So this is the only regular polygon. Then we have irregular polygons, and they have sides of different lengths and angles of different measures. So here, even though all of the sides are the same length, these angles are different measured angles, so this is an irregular polygon. And here, even though the angles are all 90 degrees, square angles, this side and this side are shorter than this side and this side, so this is an irregular polygon. Write all of these vocabulary words down and their definitions. Pause this video, and when you have all of this written down, you can play the video again and we'll move on. So we have more vocabulary words. We have a triangle, a polygon with 3 sides. Quadrilateral, any polygon with 4 sides. Pentagon is any polygon with 5 sides. Hexagon is what we call a polygon with 6 sides. And octagon is a polygon with 8 sides. And then we just have this chart with a prefix meaning tri means 3, quad means 4, penta means 5, hexa means 6, hepta means 7, octa means 8, nona means 9, and deca means 10. So when you see those at the beginning of the words, you know about how many sides you're talking about. Write these vocabulary words down and their definitions. And when you are done, you may play the video and we will move on. All right, so classify this polygon. Look at its shapes, look at its angles. What type of polygon do you think it is? Pause this video, think about it, write down your answer, and when you think you have an answer, you can turn the video back on and we'll talk about it. So this figure has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides. That means it's a pentagon. It is an irregular pentagon because all of the sides have different angles. No, I'm sorry. Yeah. All right, let's move on. Did you write pentagon? That's what it is. All right, now we want to classify this shape right here. Go ahead and pause this video. And when you think you have an answer, turn it back on. All right, this polygon has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides. So it is a hexagon. Did you say hexagon? If so, you give yourself a pat on the back. If not, make your corrections and let's move on. Okay, we can't see this one, so let me move on again. What is this shape right here? Write down your answer. When you think you have it, let's press play again. This is a quadrilateral. It has 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. It is an irregular quadrilateral because it does not have the same length sides or angles. And this is specifically a quadrilateral called a trapezoid. Let's move on. Classify this as regular or irregular. What do you think about this triangle? Is it regular or irregular? Write down your answer, and when you have finished, you can turn on this video and we'll talk about it. This is actually an irregular triangle because these sides are long and this side is short. It is an irregular triangle. Is that what you said? If so, give yourself a pat on the back. If not, make your corrections and we'll move on. What do you think about this shape? Regular or irregular? Pause this video, write down your answer, and then when you're ready, turn it back on. This is actually an irregular polygon. We have two long sides here and two short sides here, so it is irregular. Is that what you said? If so, give yourself a pat on the back. If not, make your corrections and we'll move on. And finally, we have this shape right here. What do you think it is, regular or irregular? Make your answer and then turn this back on. All right, here we have a regular polygon. We have all equal sides and all 90-degree angles. This is a regular triangle. A regular polygon, a regular quadrilateral, irregular. It is a square and it is also a rhombus. Did you say regular? If so, good job. Give yourself a pat on the back. If not, make your corrections and we'll move on. Here's our practice word problem. All of the angles in a regular pentagon are equal. If the total measure of the angles is 540 degrees, how many degrees is each angle of the pentagon? So what we'd have to do here is divide 5 angles by 540. I'm sorry, let's go back. So we will have, where's my pen? Darn it. It's not working. All right. Anyway, I won't be able to write it down, but 540 divided by 5. 5 will go into 5 one time with nothing left over. 5 won't go into 4, so that will be a 0. And 5 will go into 48 times. So our answer would be 108 degrees. Is that what you said? If so, give yourself a pat on the back. If not, make your corrections and we'll move on. All right, here's your challenge problem. Your flower garden is the shape to the right. So here is your flower garden. Name the shape of this regular polygon. How many sides and vertices does the garden have? So how many sides and how many corners? If one side of the garden measures 5 feet, what is the perimeter of your garden? So since this is a regular polygon, if one side is 5 feet, they're all 5 feet. We find perimeter by adding. Make sure to place your label there. And all of the angles of the garden are equal. If the total measure of the angles is 720 degrees, how many degrees is each angle? And I have to make a correction. I think when I talked about this problem in the beginning, this pentagon, I said it was irregular, but all of the sides are equal and all of the angles are equal. So this is a regular polygon. If I said something differently before, please excuse me, but this is a regular polygon. Thank you. All right. Come to school tomorrow ready with your challenge problem. And remember, your challenge problem has several parts to it. Let's look at 4 parts to it. So come with all 4 parts answered. Thank you. You are done. Have a great day. See you tomorrow.